Hi, welcome back to Astrology Experts YouTube channel. In here, we simplify really broad topics about this ancient study, astrology. You may keep us on the background while you go about your day or focus on watching this video, whichever is available for you to do at the very moment. In today's video, we're going to be giving you the astrological planets and the zodiacs. Oh yeah, before we do so, please click that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We are dedicated to help you with your awakening, so stay with us till the end. Now let's jump right in. In astrology, the term planet does not always refer to the actual planets in our solar system. This term often encompasses the sun and the moon as well, in addition to asteroids and other bodies in the sky. In this video, we'll show you how these factors guide your sign in astrology based on your planets. If you haven't yet, I suggest you watch the other video on this channel that's linked in the description box below to help you understand this topic further. Ceres, Chiron, and Lilith. Ceres, Earth, unconditional love, acceptance, sharing, letting go, loss, death, and renewal, nourishment. Ceres is one of the goddess asteroids. Ceres is the Roman goddess of earth and grain. Her story is related to the one of Demeter and Persephone. In the story, Demeter loses her beloved daughter Persephone to the underworld. She is eventually reunited with her, but only for half the year, before Persephone once again returns to the underworld. In the winter, when Persephone is in the underworld, Demeter does not nurture the earth. Nothing grows. When Persephone returns in the spring, Demeter again fills the earth with plants and life. This is actually an aspect of the chart we are still learning about. More research is needed, though we don't know a bit about what Ceres can tell us about ourselves. Ceres in the chart is all about the theme of this story. It is about how we deal with loss and letting go. It is about the cycles of death and renewal. Ceres also speaks to unconditional love, such as that of a parent for a child. Ceres can also tell us about how we can care for ourselves and others. This is our love language. Chiron. Keywords associated with Chiron are mentor, wounded healer, mastery, initiation, abandonment, striving, and security. You may see Chiron referred to as both an asteroid and a comet. It is actually an object known to as a centaur. These bodies orbit the Sun between Jupiter and Saturn and display traits of both asteroids and comets. Chiron was the first of these objects discovered. It was found in 1977, so it is a very recent discovery in addition to astrology. Chiron spends 7 to 9 years in each sign, taking about 50 years to go through the entire zodiac. Where Chiron is in your astrological chart shows you where you are most vulnerable. This is your wound. It may be a part of yourself that you're sensitive about, that you try to hide from or ignore. This may also be an area of your life where you have unreasonable expectations for yourself. With Chiron, the point is to learn from this wound and rise above it. You don't need to erase the wound, rather you need to embrace it. Using the knowledge you have gained from it can help you become a better person, or even to become a mentor to help others with their wounds. Lilith. There are actually 3 Liliths in astrology. How confusing. The first Lilith is asteroid Lilith. This is a physical body. The second Lilith is Black Moon Lilith. This is the most commonly talked about, and you will see many modern astrologers using this. This is not a physical object, it is a point of alignment. Black Moon Lilith is found in the moon's apogee, the point where its orbit is farthest from the Earth. Because of the moon's orbit, it has 2 centers. The Earth is one and the Black Moon Lilith is the other. The third Lilith is Dark Moon Lilith. This is a ghost moon. This is not a confirmed planetary body. It is a theoretical second moon that some historical astronomers and astrologers claimed existed. Supposedly, it resembles a dust cloud in the shape of a sphere. We are going to discuss Black Moon Lilith. Most likely, if an astrologer just says Lilith, they're talking about this one. If they're talking about one of the other 2, they typically will clarify. Keywords associated with Black Moon Lilith are priestess and prostitute, magic, forbidden fruit, seduction, psychic healing, charisma, altered states. Black Moon Lilith stays about 9 months in each of the sign. The name Lilith comes from a mythological creature. There are a few different myths surrounding Lilith, of course, but the most common one says she was the first wife of the biblical figure Adam, the first man. She was created at the same time as he was and considered herself to be equal to him. She refused to lie under him during sex. When he argued against this, she left the Garden of Eden. After this, it is said she became a demon, a succubus. She is a figure who wants to tempt men and derives her strength from their arousal. She is also known in some myths as a first vampire, a demon that feasts off the blood of women and their babies. Lilith is definitely a figure related to all things taboo. Her stories have lust and seduction as key themes. Nowadays, Lilith is considered by some to be a feminist icon. She stood up against inequality and refused to bow down to a man. Black Moon Lilith is supposed to show the hidden parts of yourself, especially related to your sexual desires. This is your dark side, the parts of you that you may not want to think about or let show. Lilith can show us where we're repressed. It is our base sexuality, the raw impulses we feel deep inside. It also shows where we're vulnerable. Knowing what sign Black Moon Lilith is in can tell you a lot about your shadow self. Secret sexual fantasies may also appear once you come to understand this aspect of your personality. If you enjoyed watching the video as much as us making it, please leave a like because this helps our channel's algorithm. YouTube will then be suggesting this to more people who are also into their awakening or spiritual journey. If you want to know more about astrology, come visit our website today as we have tons of free materials for you to read. Or you can just binge through this channel if you prefer listening and are always on the go. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We'd love to interact with you and hear from you on our other social media platforms. Sending our love from the stars to where you are currently at this very moment. And I'll see you on the next video.